hello from the most southwest corner in Australia. This is that brown lip that was the 20 centimetre shell. Called a brown lip because of that lip on the edge. It's not the green and it's not the rye. Check this out. I think this is one of the weightiest abalone I've ever seen in 23 years. So what that is 412 grams. That's almost 100 grams short of half a kilo. I've never seen an abalone that big. So this is the En Papilotte abalone that we did. Now I have a confession to make. I forgot to bash them. You need to give them a bash. You want to bash it with a mallet until it splits. Once that splits, then you can finish doing what I did, which was the sesame oil, the salt, the pepper, the garlic, and then wrapping it up. But this is it. And I tell you what, that's looking pretty good. Look at that, it's looking pretty soft. I think if I bashed it, it would be even softer. Now what I like to do to this is I like to get a pan with a little bit of oil, really hot, and actually sear these and caramelize them. I'm not going to do it now, but just throw them into a hot pan like you would a steak and just caramelize them. Oh, come on. Jeremy, come out. Come out. No, come here, try this. What do you think? Honestly, be honest. Do you think it can be more tender? Do you think... is it good? Jeremy, tell me.
It's good.
Pretty good, hey.
Pretty good.
8 chews and that's it.
Pretty good.
It's beautiful, hey. Okay, now that I'm at Jeremy and Fabia's, we got the crayfish, and I'll show you how to prepare one of these. You now, come around here, camera person. Let's show you how to do it. So what you want to do is you want to get a filleting knife and go right in there. Okay. And by the way, the legs of this little puppy is enough to feed at least 2 or 3 people, maybe 2 people. Just the legs. So once you get in there, and then you twist, and then you got all that flesh as well. And so what you want to do is you want to get a good knife. You can use a big chef's knife. Not the best for your knife because it's going to blunt it a bit, but you've got no other choice. So Jeremy's got this. What a beast, hey. If you're coming out of a nightclub at 2 o'clock in the morning and 6 guys are chasing you, that's what you want to have with you.
Woo-hoo.
So you get this guy.
Oh, careful.
I don't know how to use this knife. I've never used it before. There you go.
Wow.
Makes it easy.
Yep.
I've actually not used
So like
this
an
china
X.
before. Gee, that makes life easy, Jeremy. Okay. So we go straight in the middle.
Not that I get crazy, but yeah.
You go straight in the middle. And as I said, I do all this thing on newspaper. If you're worried about newspaper and the ink, just use some plastic or something. Okay. Then you've got, we talked about poo sacks with abalone. I'm not like have a poo sack fetish, but these guys have them as well. So you want to get rid of that horrible, sometimes they actually have a lot of sand in them as well. So you've got to clean them properly. Then over here to some running water, just give them a rinse. And look, there's more stuff there. Right, 1, 2, 3, let's do it. Really important bit is rip it out. Rip it out of the shell. I just leave it in a little bit. Why do you rip it out of the shell? Because once it's cooked, you can't get it out. It's really hard to get it out. It sticks like glue. And we're going to drizzle some olive oil, garlic. You can add parsley, you can add basil, you can add lemon zest. And that's probably enough because we're going to have it with something else, which Jeremy's cooked up. Could chop it finer, but that's enough. Okay, so we've got olive oil. Salt. Now I like overpowering everything with black pepper. Lots of black pepper. I can't get enough black pepper. When I have pasta, when I have risotto, when I have a sandwich, I like everything peppery. Then our garlic. Jeremy, can I ask you a favour?
Yeah.
Because I've got oil in that on my hands and I don't want to dirty your oven handle. And then in an oven, 170 degrees for approximately 20-25 minutes. I don't know, we'll have a look and we'll see when it comes out of the oven. Thank you. This is an edit and I forgot. The horns of the crayfish, you can actually eat these. So what you do is you get your filleting knife in here. Right? You can go around and you should have gloves on. You should have gloves on, like even gardening gloves or any sort of not plastic gloves or thin gloves, because these things can cut you, and they do. So normally I've got gloves on, and then you twist, and then Jeremy's going to open the oven door. Just chuck them in, and that's it. So good. Now this is the brown lip. I'm hoping that this one's soft and not chewy. So let's have a look. Oh, Jeremy! Jeremy, I'm excited. Come here. Oh, the brown lip's even better.
And that's without.
See how people say that green lips are better than brown lips? It's not true. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Tell me.
Lovely.
So good, hey. How good's that? So what we're going to do now is we want a hot pan. I've actually just heated that up before. A really hot pan. Nice and hot. I want to give these a quick sear. I don't need to add any salt and pepper because we've already done that. We've already seasoned it. And it's got such an ocean flavour. It really does taste like the ocean because it's super fresh. Super fresh. This is the tray. We've just been keeping it warm. There's the horns. There's the crayfish. And this is the head. We're going to roast it off. We're going to roast off the head and then crush it up and then use it to make a seafood stock. I just want that pan-fried flavour through it. But that's it. So, we'll see you in a minute when we serve this up. It's going to be so good. Okay, so here's our awesome crayfish. See, we can pull that out of the shell so easily. And I love the smell of that roasted shell. Absolutely love it. Now from this jumbo, I reckon there's enough crayfish here for 4 people, easy. Unless you're someone who eats like a mouse. And you can do it in chunks. You can actually slice it however you like. There's no rules, there's no regulations. Just make sure you got a nice sharp knife. Jeremy keeps his knives, his filleting knife really sharp. And if you want to serve it in chunks like that, serve in chunks like that, that's fine.
Put it back in the shell.
Yep. And then we're going to serve this up. Okay, our abalone is all here. This was just finishing to cook. And that's it, people. We're going to serve up our dinner without you. I'm sorry about that, but we're going to enjoy our evening. Crayfish, potato salad. Fabio, can you tell me the right name for that potato salad?
Maionese brasileira. Brazilian potato salad.
Potatoes, eggs, mayonnaise, salt, pepper. Simple, tasty, lovely. Thank you very much. I hope you've learned something about abalone today, and the crayfish is a bonus. Bye. Bye.